Well, we are back for which will be hopefully an exciting JV game. First game, Varsity came out, basically beat up Mason City at the beginning of the game, dominated, lots of shots, lots of golden opportunities. Mason City's varsity goalie kept them in the game. And right down to the end it went, but your Blues were strong enough to win 3-2. Now it's JV's turn to show what they have to the Mason City team. As your Mason City JV team. Not as good as what some of you might think, but hopefully our Blues are even much better. So your Blues last week, they also got a win against Cedar Rapids, hard-fought win, so it was great to see that as well. So hopefully they can carry that momentum over into today's game. So they're warming up right now. We'll get the start of the JV game here in about 3.5 minutes or so. You're listening to Blues Sports Network. Well, welcome back, everybody. Just about ready to get started for the start of the JV game. Mark, before you came over here, I was talking about Mason City, talking a little bit about their record. Not as good as many people would think out of a Mason City team, their JV team. Doesn't mean by any means we're going to go out and dominate this game at all. That's never the case when a Blues team takes the ice.
Well, you saw what happened last with the varsity game. We were dominating there for a while. We came out with flying and so a couple turnovers, you let them back in the game, and things can go against you in a hurry.
So we'll get the starting lineups here in just a second. I know that O'Neill and Habercorn are going to be on the blue line. Looks like they do have these guys skating out there. So Dewsbury Hansen is going to be out there with Lawson. So they're going to be out there to start this JV contest.
I guess I hope you get up a goal or get a lead here and put the hammer down. Don't let them up. Don't let up.
So 15 minutes on the clock. Here we go as the referee is ready to drop the puck at center ice. So Dewsbury takes the draw. Tries to win it forward. Mason City, though, gets a hold of it, hits the blue line, backhands, tries to get it up the ice. Habercorn, he's going to reverse pivot. Nice job there by Mason City as they pickpocket. Throw it in on Quinn. Good save, getting Quinn started early. And scratch that, I'm sorry, that was Litstick. So Litstick in that. I didn't go back and look at it. I thought Quinn, no, I did. I thought Quinn was playing today, so my bad. Should probably pay attention a little bit when they're warming up.
You should. They both took shots, so they were both warming up.
There you go. There you go. So they get Litstick involved in the game as the puck gets backhanded down the ice by Lawson, ends up in the corner. Stevenson in on the forecheck, misses it, lets it go by, and Orwig jumps up into play, and DeYoung out there with him.
Orwig, DeYoung, and Stevenson. I don't think we've seen that combination yet this year.
James, who many of you know, played a lot of minutes in the varsity game. Mason City up the ice, hits the red line, gets it into the blue line. Looked like Habercorn tried to step up and make a play. Shot goes towards Litstick. Battled around, finally comes loose, but gets to the point for Mason City. They throw it around into the corner. Big hit there, put on by O'Neill. The Energizer Bunny is always there.
Always there to make a play.
Always there to make a play. As Mason City has it over there in the corner.
Oh.
And there's going to be a penalty right there. That's going to be on Orwig, I believe.
I think he got hit in the back there, I believe.
And Orwig taking one for the team.
See what they call here. 2 and a 10 for checking to the back.
All right, so that young man gets to sit for 10 minutes. As every hockey parent dreads when their son has to go sit for 10 extra minutes because they don't get to be on the ice.
Yeah, especially when your period's only 15 minutes long, you get to sit for 12 of it.
Exactly. But we'll take it as Prieto out there take a draw. They haven't put the penalty up, so got a little excited. We'll wait until that gets put up on the board. And there we go. We're going to get face off again. That's Coach White giving him the old razzle-dazzle. James out here on this power play with Dream.
Coming back on the point.
Yeah, he kicks it to himself, gets it on his stick, hustles up the ice, gets it across the blue line, goes hard towards the net. Shot goes towards the netminder. Good juicy rebound. It's good effort there by James.
Good keep by Dream Weaver there on the blue line. Good to have him back, too. He was ill there last week. Out with the
he was out with
sniffles.
Shot goes in on Mason City's netminder. So
good shot.
Good pressure on this power play.
Right.
Hopefully we can get this power play going just like we did in the varsity.
Right, sure.
Mason City, good face-off win there, but it gets it out. And dangerous play O'Neal looked to jump, and that puck just ended up on the end of his skate.
It was right in his feet.
Yeah, we could have been disastrous. Fired in on Litstick, just icing it, trying to get it clear. Wide, wouldn't have gotten anywhere. Mahoney, good catch. Nice move at the blue line. Tried to drop it off to Young.
A little bit more on that pass, though.
Lawson in over the blue line. Hits it up ice. Loses it. Mason City shovels it down on Litstick. 52 seconds left to go. This Blues power play. Brady O'Neal brings it up. Gets it over the blue line. His thread. Untouched. Stevenson.
Yeah, like Carter got tangled up with the Mason City player, and they both went over the line there, so offsides.
It's kind of funny. We get caught up a little bit listening to the coaches and instructions. And sometimes if there's the pause and play, I mean, Sitter and I are trying to listen.
You can hear every word.
We can.
Good and bad.
That is true, too. Nice keep there by James as James gets it off from, a tough angle. Nice glove save there. James with a nifty little pass. Got it over Prieto. Prieto with a good shot. But, unfortunately, right into the Mason City netminder. Mason City, both of their goalies are big. They got good size at goalies.
Size, yeah.
Mason City wins the draw, knocks it all the way down the ice. Weaver goes back, retrieves, throws it hard off the boards. Good pass, almost too good because it almost knocked him down.
Well, even strength now that
we got a couple shots there.
Yeah, couple shots.
Big Eaton blows the tire along the boards. Gets thrown up in the air. Good battles. That puck's going to finally squirt free, and Prieto says, looky, looky. He gets up the ice, hits the blue line, tries to make a nifty play. Dewsbury with the backhand.
Right, go backhand. So get it on net. We've got to crash the nets there and try to pick up one of those rebounds. Bounce around there after he shot that one.
So Skolrud wins the draw. Shot goes toward, and that almost had eyes.
Yeah.
Cudcomp was there. Big hit by Cudcomp. He falls down, but nice finish on his check. O'Neal back out on the ice. Peterson, he has it on his stick. It's so refreshing to see number 93 in back of the jersey instead of 27.
Yeah.
Odd man rush, though, as Mason City brings it to his own, gets a step, shoots and scores. So Habercorn ran, and Mason City with the nifty little move got by him and rifled it.
Yep, he snuck that right in between the right, just inside that far post there with that shot. It was a good shot, well played shot.
If that horn were turned the other way, we would be in a whole lot of hurt right now.
Well, I got these headphones on.
Thank God, no kidding. Poor Dean over here on the camera. He's got a duck for cover. Stevenson jumps the pass, so we can have an opportunity. He goes stop shot.
He's trying to get that top corner there, and it's.
I could just hear Frenzy now giving him grief over that one. It's a little too high.
Yes.
So golden opportunity gone awry as Stevenson jumped all over that play.
It was a nice pick that pass off. And
good face-off win, another shot.
It was a good shot there. Low and hard there to the glove side.
So Weaver, hard around the board. Stevenson tries to center it.
Good chip out of their zone.
Mason City attacking, enters our zone. Weaver puts on the brakes, backhands it off to Eaton. Eaton looks up ice. Throws a high pop fly. DeYoung has to look around for it. He's bumped off the puck just enough, but he's going to get it. Shots! Goes in
right
towards the Mason City. So two golden opportunities right there. Clear views to the netminder. Both times it's either was saved or shot wide. Good battle for the puck.
Yep.
Haberkorn holding that blue line, throws it back into the corner. Actually threw it off his chest. So Hansen had a puck bounce off of him, and somehow it squirted free. Big hit there in the boards on
Good cycle
Dewsbury.
there. Good cycle.
Dewsbury tries to return the favor. Lawson, he's in on that forecheck. O'Neill, he steps up into the fray as it ends up in the corner and headed towards behind the Mason City.
Good keep on the blue line there by Haberkorn.
Oh, and the referee got in the way there, as that could be an assist for us. And a bouncing puck
Yeah, it was
exits the zone. So
that was good
shift.
pressure. Yeah, good shift by those guys to get a change and come off. Got that change and still kept the pressure on, kept it in their zone.
Mason City.
Oh boy.
Jack James jumped in. Mason City had a puck. James, again, we always kind of cringe a little bit when those guys try to catch those pucks.
Yes.
We know it's going to hurt, and it's just, reaction.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But the palm of the hand is a long way from the heart, so, sometimes that's what it takes to make a good play. You're going to knock it down. Puck's loose, and it just squirts through the crease. So Mason City with it now behind our net, but he gets a hold of it. Gets it over to Mahoney. Mahoney at his skates. Had a lot of those so far today where passes have been at somebody's skates.
Yeah, you gotta make good passes.
So Mason City with the good shift of their own is still can't get out of the zone. And finally, Prieto's going to bring it up. He's going to give it off to James. James going to enter the zone. James with the nice move, throws it in on net.
It was good. Prieto over to Mahoney and Mahoney back to James there. Had a good chance, good shot on net. It was on his backhand, so he didn't get a lot on it, but good shot. Good movement there.
So Skolo, Glaska, and Cudcamp out there to take the draw. Mason City wins, and they head on their high horse down the ice as get over the blue line. Weaver there, good position. Alaska in on the puck, along the boards, bounces around. Scobroot, Alaska, Eaton. 3 blue players there. As Eaton comes away with it. Tried to hit Cudcamp, but with authority as he completely missed him. Threw it down ice. No icing as Cudcamp out-hustles everybody. Nice little toe drag attempt at least. As you can see it coming a mile away, just couldn't get it to work as Mason City. Good defense. In the corner, bounces around. Eaton comes away with it.
That was a little high. I think we're going to get an elbow call there.
And we will, too. Good call there by Mr. Sitter as he saw it before I did. So came up high.
Yep, got him an elbow.
So rang the chops a little bit.
I believe that's a little fellow there. He had to get right up high with his elbow.
I know. He had to elevate.
Well, we'll see what we can do with our power play. Got 7 shots so far, only giving up 3, but see if we can get the power play to work.
So the line's been confirmed. We're going to get a face-off to the left of the Mason City netminder. So elbow is the call. So Mason City now down 2 players as the one is still serving his 10-minute.
And that face-off, we didn't
Pass.
win it.
Oh, and there's a shot. It goes in. So Carter Stevenson with a big shot on goal, and it ties things up. Good face-off win. You called it.
Yeah, they won it back, but we ended up coming with
it.
Good hustle, yeah.
Yep, good hustle. And
it was a good low, hard shot, and I think it got through the 5-hole there.
So just like in the varsity game, JV comes through on a power play goal as well.
Yep. Even it up 1-1 here, so.
So got some life. So even Steven as it is, and Orwig goes after the puck. Ends up bouncing around and gets to the red line. And again, Haberkorn got beat. Nice play by, looked like DeYoung was able to get in there. Now we're going to have an odd man rush. It's a nice pass to Stevenson. Just a little out of his reach. throws it towards the front. Puck bounces up in the air, and a good save.
I thought that was going in.
I did too.
Popped up, and he snagged it out of the air.
Right at the last second, Mason City goalie snatches it out of the air.
That was O'Neill coming down hard there down the slot, wasn't it? Right
I think
inside
so.
The circle there. Good shot. Good pass there from Stevenson from behind the net.
So Stevenson's been kind of quiet, and hopefully that'll get him going. O'Neill with the puck. He's going to walk, spin it back hard around the corner. No one there. Slosson got a little too deep.
Yeah.
Finley out there now as a forward as well. He's going to be playing some defense. So cycle it back around to Finley. Finley kicks it, doesn't get it hard enough. O'Neill with the puck. He's going to knock it in the zone, but everybody's way offside.
Yeah. Hanson, Dewsbury, and Lawson out there.
Good face-off win there. Eaton has his hands all over it. Throws it into Hanson. Hanson tries to dump it deep. Doesn't get very far. Dewsbury, with authority, comes walking in. Actually lost that puck for a second. He's got down in front of the benches. Dewsbury looks up ice. Throws it over to Lawson. Lawson with the shot. Didn't have a lot on it. Wounded duck, but it's a shot.
There's a rebound.
Backhand. Hanson. Weaver with the shot. And it goes in!
That's another low, hard shot that I got through the wickets there somehow. I can see.
There was all kinds of traffic as there was an entire neighborhood in front of that goalie, and he couldn't see it, and it goes in. So Dream with a goal.
That might be his first one, huh?
I think that might be his first goal.
Right, two almost identical shots there, low and hard, and
lots of traffic.
Yeah.
So Dream with the goal. Mahoney gives chase after it behind the net. Mason City with authority throws it down. That actually would have been an icing, but Finley got in the way, and he's roughed up at the red line. Mason City misses. Look at that. Finley's able to chip it up. So kind of a weird, fluky play there.
Oh, boy.
And a pass across the crease as James jumped into the fray. Sven, backhand. Doesn't get it very high. Mason City, they're going to roll it down. We got to change. So O'Neill, fresh off the bench, he's going to come in and head up ice. Nifty little play at the blue line. 2-1 developing. Prieto with a low, hard shot. Prieto had a lot of options there. Could have got it over to Neal. Could have POP'd it off the pads. There were a lot of options. The goalie.
Got lots of room there.
Goalie makes a good save.
Nice turnover there, James. Uh-oh, what we got here? Got a penalty coming?
Interference, maybe. I'm not exactly sure.
Let's see what the signal is. Maybe it. Let's see a signal yet. Got Prieto. Got a cross check.
Okay, so the Blues are going to go on a penalty kill here. As Josh Kramer running duties on the penalty box today. I told him he's right below us, so if I needed to, I could throw something at him. So Mason City wins the draw, has it into their zone, plucks it up the ice. Little miscommunication, and Stevenson, who got big eyes, tried to jump all over it. Mason City's going to bring it in, settle things down. Weaver's going to let him, as he's just going to wait patiently, make them make the decision.
Right, yeah, put a little pressure on them, make them make a mistake, or jump all over them.
Big hit there by Weaver as he knocks down Mason City's
kind of gave him a little shove there. That
was close. That was in that close range. A good body positioning by Dream. Mason City backhands it out of play, and we're going to get a puck drop in the neutral zone.
Yeah, we just got, like I said, take care of the puck and clear the zone hard there. Don't be doing anything fancy in your own zone.
So Finley, DeYoung, great face-off win. Finley does just what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, DeYoung crashed hard on that puck and put the pressure on him.
Good forecheck.
Yep. Stevenson, good pressure there, drive him outside.
Mason City with the puck, throws it to the front. They lose it. So took the defenseman, I guarantee, took his eyes off that puck for a second. He just missed it. Young holds and waits.
Good play there. Good heads-up awareness there by waiting for him to come back out. Stevenson, we got a wrestling match in the corner over there.
A little bit. Josh is going to come out of the zone. He goes, "Get me off, coach." He's tired.
Good hustle there, yeah.
Good shift by that penalty kill unit. 46 seconds left to go.
Good body there.
Good body
O'Neill.
position. As Mason City player, they tried to do a slap shot fake, and it went
Didn't work.
awry. It didn't work. It did not work at all. O'Neill hits it up ice, doesn't get it cleared far enough. Puck's going to go back around. Ends up going behind Litstick. Another pass behind Litstick as O'Neill finally gets a hold of it. He throws it hard off of the glass. And a play that finally gets out of the zone. So
good pressure there. Skolrud tipped it out of the zone. Good play.
Weaver, fresh off the bench.
Put a little shoulder.
Yeah, and they're going to call Weaver, I think, for an interference. Good shoulder on the initial hit, but I think he carried it through. And I don't know. He knocked him down. I'm not sure if they're going to call. Oh, they call it a trip. Okay, so I thought maybe when he knocked him down that.
I see he had a shoulder on him, and then.
It was a clean first hit.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it tripped him up.
2 seconds of 5-on-3 here, so.
How important is the draw on a 5-on-3?
Big time.
Real important.
And still, well, there we go.
Out of the box, so Prieto, that could have been amazing if Prieto, fresh out of the box. Oh, look at this. Holds and waits, dumps it around. Nice play by Dewsbury. And I'm not sure, though, if Dewsbury realized Prieto was so close, we might have had a play on net.
Yeah, sometimes you don't want to get too fancy on your killing a penalty, maybe. I don't know, maybe you just thought just kill some time rather than try to make a play.
You are correct. I agree with that 100%. Ooh, and a dangerous play there as Mason City looked for the redirect, throw it towards Litstick.
Try to get something set up here. We've got to make sure we keep our box. Don't let anybody get open in front.
So O'Neill throws it out. It kind of lazily goes out, but Mason City can't keep it in. Blows the tire.
Just something like that. We put the pressure on. You never know what could happen.
Yeah, that could have been a gift. Good play by DeYoung.
Yeah, good shoulder.
Finley, good body up as well. Good stick positioning.
Yep.
Finley,
keep his body there.
Yeah, kind of a one-man
that puck with his body. Yeah.
Like posting up in basketball, just letting him keep his body between. Prieto, good play there. Look what Finley has. Finley says, I'm going to take it. 2-on-1 in the play, has his head up, sees DeYoung, gets a shot towards net. Doesn't go on goalie, but gets it down the ice.
Oh, be careful.
Watch out. I was thinking the same thing. You and I both were seeing the same thing. Again, another weird play as Finley ends up with it on his stick.
Yeah. Keep after it. Good aggressiveness.
Pass up to DeYoung. DeYoung's been out there a little while. He's going to be coming towards the end of his shift. Stevenson, he has it knocked off of his stick as it rolls into the neutral zone and then enters gently back into Mason City. Bouncing pucks everywhere as O'Neill finally jumps all over. He's going to take a shot on the boards. Weaver's going to come fresh off the bench. He tomahawks it down the ice, gets in the zone, and we're all square.
13 seconds left the period here, so. Ooh, look at that. A little dippy-doo, like you say, for Dewsbury.
That's a dipty-dewsbury.day.
How about that?
All right, so that'll do it for the end of the first period. Your Blues up 2-1.
It's almost like a story that, like the last game, we're outshoot them 13-3 up there, but so with help of a couple power plays, but it's always good to see.
One of the things in past weeks we've talked about, just in general for everyone, is the lack of shots that we've been getting on goal.
Right. Yeah.
And it's good to see us come out. You know, obviously the coaching staff, busting their butts to get these guys start, finding better angles to shoot the puck and those kinds of things.
Did pretty well last week in Cedar Rapids, and came out with a win.
Here,
You end up with 5 goals. Shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
6 goals. We had 6. The varsity did, and the JV had a bunch of shots, and they won 3-0.
So we're going to step away for here just a second. We'll be back for the start of the second period. You're listening to the Blue Sports Network. Well, it's second period time here for your Quad City Blues.
I said after that goal we gave up, we've kind of settled down here and taken better care of the puck and really brought the pressure. So keep it up and keep the shots coming. It's, like I said, 13-3 in shots. So keep that up and we'll find a few more in the back of the net.
So Stevenson take the draw at center ice. Here we go. Start of the second period.
Oh.
And we're going to get a stoppage in play as kind of
the penalty box door was open yet. So.
Yeah. We're going to do it all over again. As Mason City this time, they win it. So unfortunately, we had control of it the first time. Mason City wins the draw. Now they're going to bring it up into our zone. Throw it at Litstick. Litstick casually grabs it. Stops play.
He's kicked there. Like you said, they'll take them shots out there inside the blue line all day long. See them.
I don't like to talk about and dwell over past wins, but I still, to this day, when we played Kansas City, how many times they shot over the blue line, walked in and shot over the blue line. And here we go. Here is DeYoung. Gets a shot. He scores!
Well, I think that
wow, so I think that puck was going to go wide, and I think the defenseman might have knocked it down and changed angles.
To his left, and because it went over his
so
right shoulder.
Josh DeYoung with the goal and a deflection. I think the defenseman for Mason City knocked it down.
He was sliding to his left, and that went in the right, or his right shoulder.
So DeYoung coming up big and making a 3-1 game here, start of the second period.
Like I said, just shoot that pucks at net, and you never know what's going to happen.
You never know what's going to happen. So face off again at center ice. Habercorn, he gets it. He flutters it up high. Mason City did everything they could to try to keep it out of play or out of their zone.
Be careful.
Now Mason City's going to bring it up ice.
The defenseman got to be careful not stepping up.
Shot goes in on Litstick. He bobbled it for a second and makes a stop, and we're going to get a penalty here on somebody. Not exactly who.
So Mason City? Or is it on? Oh, they're walking. Let's see the call.
So Brady
O'Neill.
Brady O'Neill. We've had our share of penalties today.
Yeah, right. Lots of both games. Both. We had a lot of power plays last game. I said,
So face-off left of Litstick after we got all that sorted out. Mason City wins the draw, but great play.
Dewsbury didn't quit on that. He went after it and knocked it away from it.
So Hansen, he hustles down ice, gets his stick knocked out of his hand. Mason City, one of their forwards, hit the board pretty hard, and he's down. He's slow to get up.
Yeah, he's all right.
So good hustle there by Dewsbury and Parker Hansen.
Yeah. They're kind of slow. Looks like he's going to be all right. He kind of knocked himself out there, huh? I don't think he got hit. I lost sight of it there.
No, I did too. I turned around. I was looking behind the play and then turned around, and I think he just, I don't know if he lost an edge or whatever, but hit the boards. But it looks like he's okay, and play will continue. No puck in the corner. Mason City, nifty little move there as they bring it up ice. Try to center it down, but Parker, right place at the right time, gets it to Dewsbury. Yeah, nice. And the Dewsbury-Parker show is...
Yeah, right. They're all over this.
Is great. And again, another stoppage in play is that net, they've been around the block a long time. They're tattered and torn, and that puck gets hung up in it. It's like a pair of old curtains, you know.
See this. We're on the penalty kill here, but we've had the better chances here so far.
DeYoung wins it back to Finley. Finley tries to light the lamp. He hits it wide. I think it was probably going to be more intended to go deep in the corner.
Deflection maybe or something.
Battle along the boards with Carter, and he's eating up that puck against three Mason City players. Oh, DeYoung, he's going to throw it at net.
Ooh.
And that almost
got under the pad there. He got it right underneath his leg there.
A little
We've had
slick shot there and on net as it's.
The first two goals, they were low and hard shots. Maybe they're all trying to go 5-0 now, huh?
Mason City with the puck. Still a little over a minute left on their power play, but it's been all Blues on this penalty kill. Mason City holds at the blue line, tries to make a play. Nifty little move there by Mason City, but he kind of moved himself too many times.
Maybe one too many moves, right?
And
it's good, nice.
Blues are able to send it down ice.
Ice it and get a change here.
So Prieto out on the ice. Mason City tries to stretch pass. Eaton, good place, right time. Thought it was going to be a hook. That was real close to at least one.
Yeah, it tangled up a little bit. Oh.
Wrong jersey is.
And he tried to clear it out.
Weaver
He drilled it right in his chest.
He did. And there's a good play there by Prieto.
Yep, good safe play. Just ice it down. Down to 15 seconds on their power play. So
James, pressure in the puck. Prieto, he tries a hip check, completely misses it.
Yeah.
Made it easy for a Mason City player. And we're able to knock it right back down as Weaver got a hold of it.
Yeah, that's going to do it.
James is going to get the puck, though. He's going to throw it.
Oh, boy. That was a nice try. He had is that Prieto come down the slot? No. Yeah, Prieto was coming down the slot. Just missed him.
Mason City out wide. Blows a tire, falls down on the ice. So along the boards. Picked up by James. James gets it over to Eden, and we're going to get a call.
Another penalty. That's going to be O'Neill again. I didn't know what he called this time.
Pretty much just got out of the box.
Oh, trip this time.
He's going to get 2 for tripping. So apparently him and Kramer have a card game going on in the penalty box because he went right back in there.
Huh?
Oh, and a face-off win there by Mason City. They actually got a good shot in on Litstick.
Little high riser went over the top. Ooh, good stick there by, he's got that. Jack James had a stick down there, knocked that puck away.
So this is one of those games, too, where, you're out shooting them a lot. Unfortunately, you're going on some, some penalty kills.
Yeah.
But, again, you
don't want to let them back in it.
That's a 3-1 score. You don't want to back in it. Keep the foot down on the throat.
Yep.
Finley goes, look what I have, and he had all kinds of time.
Yep.
He skated up a little bit. He's going to dump it deep, and he's going to win the chase here. Good hustle by Finley.
Good hustle, yep.
And he's going to get banged up by 2 Mason City players.
And in the meantime, he's just killing penalty time.
So gobbling it up.
Yeah.
And a good battle down along the boards. Yeah. As finally the puck squirts free. Pareto had it on his stick. Mason City gets it out of their zone, brings it up. 1-on-1 here with Habercorn.
Good stick there by Habercorn.
Another.
Yeah.
And Finley goes, look what I got again. He's going to throw it up.
Pass.
Nice pass here as we get a breakout. Shot Hansen, and he missed it. Oh, Hansen.
Didn't even get the shot off.
Had him dead to right.
Yes. It just rolled off the end of his stick there. Had him wide open.
He's going to want that one back.
Oh,
and there's going to be another penalty. Shot goes towards Litstick. Gets blocked down. And then after the play, like Hansen got knocked down. So Hansen, what a great move, but just rolled off him.
He did. He had him down and out. Here we got going in the box this time. What do they call a trip?
They got a tripping call on the Blues, and that'll be on Habercorn.
This is going to be a 5-on-3 for 46 seconds here. So,
yeah, an extended 5-on-3 this time. His last time was only, 5 seconds or something along those lines. So you're going to get Weaver, James, and Eaton.
Eaton's out there, yeah. Hopefully James can win this face-off back and just, that'll work.
That'll work too, as James tries to get it down ice. Nice hustle there by James.
They're out of the zone.
One-on-one battle as Mason City has to regroup and bring it up ice. You got to be careful. Shot goes towards Litstick, and we'll take that as Litstick gobbles it up.
Gobbles it up right in the belly. You get in my belly.
I'm not even going to say on air what that guy's name is. I'd get in trouble. Good play there by Eaton. Knocks it up ice. Weaver's got all kinds of time. He's going to turn around and get it right back to Eaton. Eaton couldn't reach it, though. It was a little too hard.
Right idea. Just pitch and catch is back and forth around
This time Weaver's going to have it, and he's going to try to backhand it up. And look out as it has just enough air. It gets over the defenseman's stick. James trying to make a nifty little play there. He's trying to steal the puck. Weaver's going to get it on his stick again. And now
we got one guy back, so it's 5-on-4 again. So
O'Neal, nice move, kept his head up. So O'Neal, who's seen pretty much every penalty of the game so far, a cross check and a trip. Good play there.
Got a tip out of there, out of the zone.
55 seconds left to go.
We've been short-handed, it seems, most of this period.
What was that? I'm sorry?
It seems we've been short-handed most of the time.
It does seem that way. Good play there by DeYoung. Good separation from the puck, but Mason City comes away with it. Stevenson, he's out there, tries to hit the puck up ice. Going to flop it up high. It's going to take a weird bounce. Roll. And then he misses it. So DeYoung, who's had a nice play on it too.
He just about, I think he started taking off before he got on his stick there. Couldn't believe he was sitting there still.
Puck to the red line, thrown back into our zone. Puck was attempted to go towards Lidstick. Good play there by Weaver. Shot goes towards Lidstick. Ends up in the back of the net, not in the actual scoring area, but in the back of the net. Caught up in that netting again.
Well, it's been a really good kill so far. Only 13 seconds left to kill off, but first that 5-on-3, we did a good job of.
I don't even think they got a shot on the 5-on-3.
I think we had the possession of it longer than they did. So don't let down here with the last 13 seconds of it.
So Finley, he's going to mosey on down, take a stroll, put on the brakes, look up ice, and actually threw it off of Dewsbury's. Dewsbury went down to help. Look out. Shot goes towards Lidstick.
Oh, there you go.
Lidstick with a nice paddle.
Yeah, he made that first save and kicked it out, and then he stuck his stick out there to knock it away for the second time.
The teams are now at even strength. As O'Neal flips it up to Hansen. And that would have been a nifty little play there because Hansen caught it, dropped it to his skates.
He was looking for Lawson coming up, but he's just not quite enough on it.
So bodies are falling down over along the boards as Mason City gets control, flips it up ice. Finley with it. He puts on the brakes. Dewsbury with the puck. Dewsbury, he loses it. Shot goes towards, and it got on net. Still loose.
It's right in his feet. Couldn't get it to his stick.
Sometimes that looks like herd hockey we're going to get offside. Sometimes it looks like herd hockey or herd soccer. Everybody's feet are all tangled up trying to kick that little puck. And
you could try to kick it to your stick at least, but it's not as easy to do as you might think.
So face-off one. Weaver tried to get it off to Mahoney, ended up hitting Mahoney and fell straight down and tried to throw it into the zone and ended up going out of play, and we're going to stoppage and we'll get a face-off. I will say this, Mark. This has been one of those deals where it's kind of been a fun game because for the view, not only because we're winning, but the view is really cool. It is fun up here.
Penthouse?
From the penthouse suite. Yeah. There's a song that I'd like to start singing, but no one wants to hear that. Puck's going to scramble itself in front of the netminder for Mason City. Chipped up the boards. Eaton with good position, good hustle back. Weaver has to make a play as well, and he parks it. So good hustle by Eaton.
Yeah, it's good hustle. He didn't win that race. He didn't win the race, but he got a body on him, just knocked him off the puck just enough.
So puck got set down ice, and look out as that could have been disastrous for Mason City, almost Sam Nelson-esque in the first game. Sam did that a couple times. And we got lucky. Shot goes towards Lidstick. Lidstick wanted to hold and play, but they blow it dead.
Well, we've got to show 17 shots here. Got good pressure. We just got to keep it up.
Face-off won by Mason City, and they ended up getting it deep. Habercorn, he's going to flip it up high in the air. Doesn't get out of the zone. Shot goes towards Lidstick. Didn't actually get on net. O'Neal, he's going to chip it up hard up the boards. Tries to get it out. Squirts itself free, ends up not getting out of the zone all the way. Good position there by Habercorn as he could have been in trouble as the puck squirted behind him. Cutcomp, he's going to throw it hard off the boards. It's going to go all the way down the ice for an icing.
I think he was looking at Delaska come up the boards there, but just a little too far ahead of him.
So after that icing, Peterson, Cutcomp, and Delaska will stay out there.
Oh, they won it back. Oh, Delaska almost.
Yeah, it almost ended up getting right back on his stick. Shot from the point, gets knocked down. Actually goes off the backside of a Mason City player. Stretch pass there, and it was bobbling down. Alaska couldn't get a hold of it, and it goes for an icing. Right idea, though, is
good idea that Delaska coming down the middle there, split the D, but a little too hot to handle as kind of bouncing around.
You could start to see as the season progresses how passes that normally wouldn't have been made early in the year, just like that, are starting to be made because they're starting to get comfortable. They're seeing each other better.
Skating with your heads up.
Skating with your heads up. Yeah, you're starting to see it.
Right.
So eventually, at the right time of year, when you desperately need those plays, we'll be ready for them.
Oh, yeah, hopefully you can connect on them, right?
Weaver with the puck. He got caught up in some of that slush down there along the boards, but nonetheless, we get a hold of it. Gets it off to DeYoung. DeYoung has it bobble off his stick. Good defensive play there on the blue line by Mason City as DeYoung had no chance to get the motor running. Drop pass there by
good back check
Mason
by Carter
City.
Stevenson there. You got a piece of it.
Shot goes towards Lidstick. Lots of battles there. Fans in the stands, they kind of wanted some calls, but good defense. Eaton with the puck. He's going to turn around, look, throw it hard off the boards. Doesn't get out. Ends up going to a Mason City stick, and he loses it. Look again. So DeYoung,
oh, boy.
Twice he's just missed it, but he's running at the end of his shift. He didn't have much left. Weaver, he gets beat down ice. Big hit. Both guys running at each other. Yeah. Both guys jump up.
They both went head over heels there.
We've had some big hits today. Yeah. Good to see both of those guys.
Right.
Get up. Stevenson, he chips it up the boards. He tries to win the race. Lawson has it. Stevenson stays in. Lawson tries to bang it deep enough. O'Neill off the bench. And we're going to get a stoppage in play.
Oh, we're going to get a power play.
And how about that, ladies and gentlemen?
Must have been something behind the play after they got tangled up along the boards there.
Yeah, he blew it pretty quick. I don't know if it's roughing or... Yeah, it's two. So 2 for roughing. Usually when I hear the official yell pretty loud, that usually means it's a rough. So you're going to go on to a Blues Sports Network power play. We haven't had one of these for a while.
Right, yeah. Yeah, we were shorthanded there most of the period. We got Dewsbury, Prieto, and Hansen out there forwards.
So finally, after all that, Prieto's going to drop it back down to Weaver. So Weaver's going to quarterback this play as he looks up ice, throws it off the boards. Touch pass there from James. Back to Prieto. Prieto skates it into the zone. Prieto spins around the back of the netminder.
There was.
Ooh, and there's an opportunity.
Dewsbury coming down the slot there, tried to get it to him.
It's a bouncing puck, so Dewsbury never really had good position. Pass tried to go to the center, the point. Didn't get it. They tried to hit Hansen there. It's going to bounce around. James going to hold that blue line, dump it back into Prieto. Prieto tries to go across the crease to Hansen. So Hansen parking it in front, doing a nice job of being sneaky quick. Puck gets knocked down ice. No icing, obviously, because the Blues are on a power play. A little hot to handle. Shot goes towards Lidstick. Actually gets deflected down, and then we're going to get on offsides.
Yeah, they had one of their players were still down there deep, so.
Now we're going to get a puck drop at center ice.
We got DeYoung, Stevenson, Mahoney line out there. See if they make something happen here. 54 seconds left on the power play, so see if they can get one here.
Lawson out there on defense with O'Neill. Puck's going to pop up in the air. I actually lost sight of that for a second. Somehow gets to Stevenson's stick. Stevenson's going to bring it over the blue line. Just patiently hold. Drop it off to DeYoung. DeYoung back to O'Neill. O'Neal back to Stevenson.
Oh,
Stevenson
boy, nice,
tried to
nice
hit
try,
some DeYoung. So good passing there by your Blues.
Yeah, good puck movement, side to side there.
Low, hard shot by Lawson. Doesn't get on net, but the idea is there. Nice pass to Mahoney. Mahoney with another shot. Still loose. Mahoney gets it finally on his stick. So Mahoney had it on his stick 3 times. And for us, Mason City's, their defense didn't clear.
No, they
didn't clear anybody.
Out,
Mahoney just parked out, camped.
Yeah.
And it just kept, it was like a yo-yo, kept coming right back to his stick. And finally, Mahoney gets the goal, 4-1 to your Quad City Blues on a power play goal. And that's been the name of the game today for both varsity and JV. Right. Power play goals, special teams.
They make mistakes, you got to capitalize on them. Try to make them pay for their,
That was actually, they called it Stevenson's shot goes in. That was actually a Mahoney who got that goal.
Yep.
It's funny, though, when they announce it a little differently. I guess we have a better advantage up here. But
they might
doesn't matter.
Got the numbers
mixed up.
The icing.
So 19-9 in shots, 4-1. And I love the fact that when you get a lead like this, coaches don't stop coaching.
No,
just keep.
What we saw in the varsity game, don't let up. Don't take your foot off the throat.
Yep. Like I was just listening to Coach White down there. I mean, he's letting them know that hey, this is where you need to be.
Yeah.
And this is where you have to go, and don't, as you like to say, don't get complacent.
Yep.
So Alaska backhands it up the ice, gets to the red line. That's as far as it goes. Finds itself on Cutcom's stick. He loses it. Good transition towards Lidstick. Didn't actually have anything on it. Eaton, good body position by him.
Yep.
Just impressed by Eaton every day. He's getting better and better. He works hard. Body position's always real strong. Shot goes towards Lidstick.
Yeah.
Good blocker save. Eaton fights for the puck. It just squirts its way over to Lidstick, and that was too easy. That was too easy. So defense lost containment. They left poor Evan out to dry, and it was an easy 1-2 in the back of the net.
Yeah, we got caught chasing the guy with the puck over here on this side, and they left the guy at the back door wide open. So easy shot for him.
Mark, I think we could have scored that. Little tic-tac goal.
I would count on that. I don't think I could have.
No. Yeah, Mr. Patton over here, just because he's a big guy, he knows all these fine technology things. No, he's right. We couldn't have done that. 4-2. So just when you start getting some momentum, you think things are going to go really well. They turn around and turn the tides a little bit there, make it 4-2 with under 2 minutes left.
Oh, boy. And Hansen wide open in the slot there right on top of the crease.
Over to O'Neal. O'Neal chips it over there to Hansen. So Parker tries to hit Dewsbury. Misses everybody, and O'Neal is going to give chase as it enters our zone. And Mason City puts some pressure on him. He puts on the brakes, gets bumped up just a little bit, but gains control. And a dangerous play there as he brings it out towards the front. But he gets his own pass back. All O'Neal here as he heads up ice. Gets a shot towards net.
Wide a little bit.
Lawson's going to settle it down, give it over to Habercorn. Habercorn's going to get bumped. And Mason City brings it out. So Hansen hits it hard up the boards. Dewsbury brings it up. Dewsbury with the backhand. And the puck ends up in Mason City zone. Stretch pass. No icing, though, as it was touched.
Yeah, got tipped just enough.
Red line. 2 blue line in our zone. Habercorn, turned around, shot goes towards Lidstick. Lidstick has to fight it off. Another shot towards Lidstick. And that goes wide. A flip up in the air. James is going to give chase. Dewsbury, he's going to come off the ice. That shift was about the end of their steam. Mahoney, he has a present.
Oh, boy, nice. That was a nice feed there. James coming down the slide. Almost got another shot on the net.
Yeah, that would have counted if it would have went in. So that's that. The end of the second period. Your Blues They're up 4-2. And we'll be back after they shave the ice for start of Quad City Blues third period action. You're listening to the Blues Sports Network. No, dude, my feet are soaking wet.
Okay, where's your car at?
Yeah, trade your shoes. Right, literally, you walk out the door. You'll see. It's straight ahead. You know my seat. You have those little things right there. You can grab it. Just grab it, bring it in. Just grab the lid on it. Just bring it out the window. Thank you. He wants chapstick. I'm like, that's good. I said, go get it. I'll take some too. I don't know about you guys, but yeah. I think. Huh? So that monitor, that. There you go. Fair game. Yeah, this thing up here, it's sturdy, but it's one to go. Sturdy enough. That's good. Set it back. Well, Mr. Sitter, why don't you recap the first 2 periods for us?
Well, it was a lot of penalties, both sides. we started off a little slow there. We turned the puck over, and they put it in the back of our net. We came out and got a couple power play goals. I think 2 of them, right? 2 of them power play goals. And I got a lot of shots, but just we got to finish them off. Don't let them back in here. It's 4-2. So finish strong. What do you think? How's your toes? Warming up yet?
Yeah, no, not really. It's really kind of funny. We've been talking between breaks and stuff, and how my feet got soaking wet. Came in, we were the first ones, really one of the first ones here. Patton and I were here, and he started whining as soon as we walked in. He was like, this is so cold.
And I think I told you something about, didn't your mom teach you about proper footwear? And, you can't whine if you don't wear the proper footwear.
Yeah, that's probably true as well.
Tennis shoes with vents on the top. And
well, I might be running at some point during the winter snow. Nonetheless, though, it's not probably as nice as it is back home in Davenport, Quad Cities. Is not so good here. It's supposed to just get worse, so hopefully things will go well. So here we go. We're going to get the start of the third period. Your Blues up 4-2. Looks like Cutcomp's going to be out there with Skullroot and Peterson. O'Neill and Habercorn back on the blue line.
It's at 15 minutes. Let's finish strong this time.
No let-ups.
Yeah, no let-ups. Just keep the hammer down.
A nice thing about our goalies, too, is even though Litstick has given up those couple goals, his head's always in the right place, never gets frazzled. Right off the bat, Blues win the faceoff, but Peterson gets a welcome. They check him hard in the boards, but we have control of the puck.
Yep.
Behind the Mason City netminder, over in the corner.
Two guys
they got flopped together. Yeah. It was pass out there by Mason City as they get bringing up the ice, but better job by Habercorn.
Nice job there.
O'Neill, he's going to have the puck. He's going to bring it up ice. He's going to throw it hard off the boards. Takes a weird bounce. Comes on a Mason City stick. Habercorn is going to turn and look, survey, get it out to Peterson. Peterson is going to gingerly get it to DeYoung. DeYoung tried to tip it up high and get it into the Mason City zone. DeYoung backhands it, hits right in the belly of a Mason City forward as they finally get it deep into our zone. So O'Neill there.
Oh, I see we got Matt Quinn in that now.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
I just noticed that now.
I was just going to say. We won the faceoff, got into their zone, so.
Just give him a little playing time.
Yeah, exactly. So Quinn, Big Mac, in there on net today. O'Neill stalemate over there along the boards behind Quinn. So flipped up. DeYoung by himself. DeYoung got the defenseman turn around. DeYoung shoots and it goes wide.
He probably had a little more room to get in a little closer, but.
Yeah, he could have walked that in, I think, a little bit farther, and he got excited and threw it
a little wide.
A little wide. Dewsbury.
Orwig, Dewsbury, and Hanson out there now.
No icing as Weaver sent it down. Everybody missed it. Hanson on the puck now. Gives it off to Dewsbury. Dewsbury back to Hanson. Hanson drops it off to Lawson. Lawson had a golden opportunity. And the goalie made a decent save as it ends up staying in Mason City's zone. Puck along the boards. Lawson tried to center it to somebody. No one was there. Weaver, he backpedals. Mason City brings it up ice. Get it to the red line. Hanson with a nice rub off there. Big hit by Eaton. Mason City actually had a 2-on-1 and kind of spoiled it on themselves. Weaver, he's hit big under the boards. Nifty little move there by Lawson. Lawson to Mahoney. Mahoney pass out to Dewsbury. Dewsbury just a little out of his reach. And look out as the Mason City netminder made a play on it, and he missed it, allowing that net to be open. But scrum along the boards.
That was a golden opportunity there. Just got out of the reach of Dewsbury.
Quick, fresh ice all over again, right? Shot goes towards the Mason City netminder. Good keep there by O'Neill. He's going to throw it at the net.
We got some fresh, good rebounds there. We got to get to them and follow those shots up.
You know, from up here in our vantage point, we have an opportunity when we can really see the guys come up over the boards and get on the ice because we're above the play, we're above the action, we get to see things. And it's funny how you'll see a guy like Prieto or something come off the boards or off the bench and just charge, as hard and as fast as you possibly go, and you wait for him to just light somebody up and either they avoid or miss or whatever the case may be.
Rush up there and try to jump into play.
Yeah,
so.
it's just neat to be able to see that as Mason City comes away with it. Brings it up ice, gets in across the blue line, into the blue zone. Nifty little play there. I don't know if it was intended, but Mahoney is going to end up grabbing it along the boards. He's going to backhand it around to Habercorn. Habercorn over to O'Neill. O'Neill hard off the glass. Tried to hit it to James. Center ice. Mason City.
Just missed that one.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, we just got to be patient. We don't want to try to do anything too fancy. Be patient and make good hard passes. So.
Shot goes towards Quinn.
Yeah, just like that,
Good defensive help there by Prieto. Another shot towards Quinn. Puck still loose.
Yep.
Quinn fights it off, and they score.
I thought he had it covered up. He must have squirted up underneath it because I thought he had it covered up with the glove, but
it must have. I did too. I was the whole time I'm thinking, I'm just in a save by Quinn, and next thing I know, he's pointing the back of the net. So 3-2-4 now is the score as Mason City's starting to slowly edge their way back. And how big was that fourth goal that we got?
For sure. Like I said, just like that varsity game, I keep going back to that, but you get a lead and you start getting complacent and quit doing what got you there. So.
Shot goes towards Quinn. So Mason City right away transitions down the ice and throws it at Quinn. Weaver lost it for a second, did a complete pirouette until he found it. Mason City at the point, throws it on Quinn, and Quinn this time gobbles it up.
No rebound at all there. So.
Mason City, a little hip in their hop is you can see how games, just sports in general, momentum can swing over and over and over again.
You always get that feeling right after you score. Get that little adrenaline boost there.
Mason City, good win, to the point, throws it towards Quinn.
Ooh,
that was a
tough one. I got redirected, I think.
Yeah, that was a dead duck that flew towards Quinn.
The score was a hook. Boy, oh boy. It was up underneath his armpit, I thought.
Twice. Velasquez tried to center it. He gets hit up for good measure as we have to regroup. Habercorn stretches around to O'Neill. O'Neill back around hard of the boards. And Orwig fresh off the bench. Habercorn, he jumped into the play, keep it in. Mason City, they're going to send it down ice. No icing. Carter's going to grab it and look around, head up. Pass back to Carter. Carter, nice backhand sauce to DeYoung. DeYoung avoids a hit, enters the zone. O'Neill's going to get it. He's going to throw it at net.
Just wide. Maybe looking for a deflection there or redirect.
DeYoung, he's going to get on this puck. Backhands it. I think it got stuck up in the net again. So at least 5 times this weekend so far. I've seen the puck get caught up in that net.
His nets are a little saggy.
They are a little. I'm not saying a thing. They are. They're saggy. Saggy nets. So we get a puck droppage in the neutral zone. Face off won by your Blues. DeYoung just got slashed, and he's going to the bench. I hope he's all right.
I missed that one. Must have been behind the play there.
Yeah, it was a little bit behind the play on face-off. He took one, and no icing there as he tried to make a play on it. He's going to go behind the net. So we'll keep an eye on DeYoung. Hopefully he's all right. Stevenson, he's going to come off the ice. Close to a possible interference call there.
They got Dewsbury across the middle of the ice there to run into.
So puck's going to squirt free, get brought up the ice. Varsity came in, tried to make a hit, separated just enough to keep it in
He's got
Mason
big enough
City's
piece, just enough.
Mason City's zone. Hanson's going to backpedal. Eaton with the puck, and he had it hop off of his stick. So Weaver looks up. We just look frazzled right now. Shot goes towards Quinn, and they score.
Yeah. There was the turnover. There was the turnover in your own end. You don't want to do.
So right now, everybody's kind of looking around for
I think there was a little miscommunication.
what's
between,
going on.
Weaver and whoever the other defenseman was, got confused, and then Weaver went to grab it and rolled off his stick, and next thing you know, it's in the back of the net. So
4-4 is the score.
Exactly the opposite of what you needed to do. Not take care of the puck and turn it over. So here we are, fresh new game, 4-4.
So Mason City with control over the blue line. They're going to have another shot, throw it towards Quinn. Quinn makes a nice leg save. It's a bouncing puck. So Mason City with two fairly quick goals, tying this game up, and good goals as well.
Yeah.
Just like you said, defensive breakdowns, miscommunication, people
taking advantage of our mistakes, and
that's what good teams will do. As James crosses the red line, hits the blue line, stutter steps, gets roughed up for good measure. Mason City gains control. They try to throw it up ice. No icing as O'Neill has to go back, retrieve, and gets it over to Habercorn. Habercorn, dangerous pass there. Tried to hit O'Neill and threw it right to a Mason City player. They keep it in our zone. Chipped up, Mason City gains control, throws it at Quinn. Wide, but a wobbly puck. Puck thrown across the crease. Mahoney's going to finally get it. He's going to throw it hard off the board. Tried to hit James. Mason City throws it across the neutral zone. Greto. Habercorn tried to hit Cutcomp. Way behind him.
We just aren't connecting on any passes right now. We're just throwing it over to an area, and so we're just waiting for somebody to come and pick it up.
Cutcomp, nice play, opened up. Oh, there's a play there. Cutcomp is going to have a shot. He shoots it low, and a nice save by Mason City netminder.
So I say I think he was surprised that the defenseman fell down. He was, I got room, so skated in and took a shot. Right on net. No rebound, though. So.
How huge would that have been?
Right.
Face-off won by Mason City as they bring it up ice. Tried to hit it up to a streaking player, and he just wasn't streaking fast enough, and he was fully clothed. Now the puck ends up in a corner. Eaton jumps it, misses it. Somehow, though, we get control. Sloppy play there by Mason City and the Blues, and Weaver's officially going to get a hold of it. He's going to knock it forward. Mason City's going to win. Shank it down the ice, goes behind Quinn. Eaton with the puck. Eaton head up, gets it to Stevenson. Stevenson throws it over to Peterson. Peterson, he gets run into, knocked down. Mason City throws it up ice. So Eaton now with the puck. He gets banged into, but gets it deep enough that Stevenson's able to go after it. Orwig and DeYoung, O'Neill back on the ice. And O'Neill and DeYoung, they were trying to go towards the net, trying to get things happen.
Nice hustle there
by Brady O'Neill.
Yeah.
And they're trying to making things happen. Do you think at a time like this, when you're starting to grip the stick a little too tight, that you start looking around for somebody else to make a play?
Well, I think everybody wants to be the one to make the play, but you got to make sure you make the right play. Don't do anything dangerous like passing it right across the middle in your own end. So make the right play.
Mason City wins the draw, gets it deep into the corner. Finley is there. Good body positioning by Finley as he takes on two Mason City players. Nifty move by Orwig, but he turned no-look pass, and no one was there. Hard off the board that puck goes.
He was looking for DeYoung to get that off the board there.
So Finley, O'Neill, DeYoung. Finley comes away with it. He's going to skate it up. He gets it over the blue line. Finley on his stick. He's going to lose it. Falls down. Mason City gains control of it. DeYoung tries to hit. Looked like O'Neill. Miscommunication. Good play there by, it looked like Stevenson. Shot goes towards Quinn. bouncing puck, bodies flying all over the place, and it's just like controlled chaos right now.
Right, it was. I don't know if it's even any controlled. It's just chaos.
It's just total chaos.
Pucks flying everywhere.
Pucks flying. It's crazy.
It's offsides.
It's an offsides. You can't touch. So DeYoung says, I'll hurry up and get to it. He's going to hit it down ice and ice it. So that was a weird series of events.
Wow. Chaotic at best. Nobody really had any possession of it. It just bounced all over.
It was truly a hot potato.
As I say, that just happened to be one of those that just take a wrong bounce, end up in the back of your net.
So Dewsbury to take the draw. He's going to lose it. Mason City.
The block. Oh, boy.
Throws it hard.
Dewsbury was close to being a wait.
Shot goes in.
Well,
Redirected.
Yep.
So Quinn is coming to game. We've had some turnovers, and he's faced a number of shots. And
that one got redeflected. They got the traffic in front and got a stick on the ice and redeflected it right in. So
nothing he could have done is just like that. Mason City, who are at one point down 3-1, then 4-2, have battled back, and they now take a 5-4 lead.
Yeah, 3 straight goals here. With only 4:37 left in the game, it's time to buckle up and play now.
So puck along the boards. Lawson, he has it on his stick.
That's right.
He's going to bring it up ice.
Power play here.
Lawson still has it. Oh, and he just couldn't get it across. It looked like the Hansen just couldn't get it. Well, there's a golden opportunity to get one back as the Blues are now going to go on. What was that, Mark? I'm sorry?
I think it was interference. I think that over on the boards there. Got him pinned up against the boards there behind the play and got caught. So power play, like you said, the golden opportunity here to even it back up. Get shots and everything's got to go to the net. Everybody's got to crash the net. So
there's an opportunity right there to the point. O'Neal, he's going to throw it at that is.
Oh, boy.
Oh, and I tell you, I thought that was about ready to go in. Another shot from Finley. Finally, Mason City gets a hold of it and throws it down. And boy, I thought
pretty good chances there. So.
Good body position there as Mason City just giving O'Neal all kinds of fits. And they're going to come away with it. So O'Neal separates the puck. But look at this. Mason City, you're going to actually get a look. He threw it towards Quinn. So Mahoney, Stevenson. Stevenson's going to get in the zone.
Got to get that deeper.
And it has to, yeah, exactly. We got a break there. Somehow we kept it in.
You want to pull up the blue line there.
Oh, shot goes towards it.
Nice
Great save. Another shot, they score! So a great save by Mason City, the first shot. But when he did, it went right back to Sven Finley. And Goldilocks buries the goal, and it's now a 5-5 game. So in typical Quad City Blues fashion, here we go again.
Another nail biter. Huh?
Another nail biter.
Always want to make it tough on yourselves.
But our power plays this year so far have done extremely well.
They really had a lot of good puck movement there and find the open man and bury the shot. So
momentum swing right back to the Blues.
Right. Well, let's hope so. Good rub off there.
Finley tries to chip it off the boards. Doesn't get out. Mason City player, he lost his stick. So he looked like he was holding him. But
he was. He don't have a stick.
Finley, he's going to shoot it while you're hot, young man.
Right,
and he shoots it on net.
Good shot and gets his own rebound.
Puck's going to go around the back of the Mason City netminder. Good hustle there. Ooh, and another opportunity as it was.
Shot that from his belly. Oh, yeah, tip on that. So
Mason City trying to ice it. Tip puck. There goes down Weaver. He's going to hit it back around. Mahoney waits for it. Mahoney, backhanded pass, slow pass. Really? Got lucky there as Prieto's going to come away with it. We're going to get a 3-on-2 if Weaver gets into the rush. Prieto goes hard to the net. He had to step for a second. Good defensive play there. And watch out as Eaton loses the puck. And I saw that coming a mile away as Quinn is going to face a challenge here. Tries to give it up. Good play there. Good recovery by Eaton. Yeah, we could see that coming from a while away, Mark. If he bobbles that puck, it's going the other way. And finally squirts out of the zone, hits the red line. And Mason City dumps it right back in. There's still a sail on sticks as that one's out on the ice. Pass again goes to Mahoney. Mahoney drops it off to James. James fumbled it a bit, and Mason City gains control. So we haven't been able to get it past the red line yet. Under 2 minutes left to go. Puck around to Weaver. Weaver sent back right around to Eaton. So Eaton, he has it on his stick. He loses it. Orwig out on the ice. Shot goes towards Quinn. Goes wide. Wide and high. DeYoung, he chips it and gets back in our zone. So it's been Mason City here applying a ton of pressure, and then we turn around and ice it.
Yeah.
So something, settle something, a reset. Yep. It's that classic case of let's pause,
maybe
take a deep breath, and do it.
Maybe you get a timeout. I mean, we don't. It's a tie game, 128. Get the personnel out there you want, and get something set up if you need, or just get everybody settled down.
So Carter will take the draw. Wins it. Good clean win to O'Neal. O'Neal hard off the board. Doesn't get out though. Mason City shot towards Quinn. He has to leg save that. That was a long, weird angle shot too. Even though Quinn had a long time to see it. Orwig backhands. Finley's out there now. So Finley, just the guy who just tied it up. Backhand up to Stevenson. Stevenson tries to feather it to DeYoung, and
Orwig was flying down off to the races there on the far wing.
And look out, here we go. We're going to get an opportunity here as DeYoung's going to go hard on the net. He's going to put on the brakes, throw it behind the net. O'Neal with the laser beam goes in. Puck still loose, bouncing loose, still around. Yeah, and it goes in! So a bouncing puck flopping around.
About three shots.
Another plethora of rebound opportunities, and finally, like flies on candy, that puck ends up in the back of the net as everybody surrounded it.
Did that Carter get that one again?
I think that was Carter Stevenson. Second goal of the game for Carter.
Right, yep. I said crashing the net just like you need to do.
Still 44 seconds left to go.
Yeah, a lot of time.
Lots of time left. As there can't be a letdown as the Blues answer back with two straight unanswered goals. Dewsbury has a gift.
It's a 2-on-1.
And Dewsbury's going to bring it out. So Dewsbury, good defensive pressure there. Backhand toward the front and almost a redirect with Hansen. Hansen went hard to the net. He gets roughed up a little bit by the Mason City netminder.
He's got to get back here.
Mason City, they pull their goalie. Shot towards Quinn. Goes wide. 14 seconds left. Eaton, he has the puck. He tries to throw it up to Hansen.
Clear the zone. Just clear the zone.
On defense. Lawson with it. Lawson throws it down. Lawson, and it goes down for an icing with 4 seconds left to go.
Well, tie him up.
Tie him up.
Tie him up in the face-off. They're calling their timeout now. 4 seconds.
So let's set the stage here. Kind of give you caught up to what went down. Your Blues went down 5-4. Pretty much dominated the game. Mason City, no Quinn in them whatsoever.
Okay.
Went up 5-4, and then back-to-back goals for your Blues.
It's certainly been a game of streaks, hasn't it?
It really has. It's
they get the 3 straight goals to start the period, and we come back, get 2 more. Good battle back and forth.
You know, it's funny in hockey, just like in any sport, so much strategy goes into 4 seconds of play.
Yeah.
You know, and literally,
you got to win the face-off.
You got to win the face-off.
It goes out the window. So if I was taking the face-off for the Blues, I'd just tie him up. And,
fall down on it, and tie it up.
Just about, yeah. Everything but fall on it. Just tie the stick up, and hopefully the 4 seconds ticks off in a hurry.
Yeah.
Because 4 seconds is more than enough time. Everybody's got to mark up get on a man here and make sure they don't get a free, clear shot if they win a face-off.
So every coach has their own strategy as what to do. Late substitution. There it is, and that'll be the game as your Quad City Blues, and it actually doesn't count, but as your Quad City Blues are going to come away with a 6-5 win.
Yep.
And what a nail biter. You could put any kind of spin, any kind of phrase you want on it. but the Blues are continuing to find ways to win the game, and your Blues.
We continue to find ways to make it tough on ourselves sometimes too. So
Exactly.
But a win is a win is a win. So
A win is a win is a win. So you're listening to Blue Sport Network. We're going to try to get out of here, warm up. We'll see you tomorrow. Varsity game is at 9 o'clock.
Yep.
JV will be afterwards. So for all of you back at home and all of you that are listening, you're listening to Mark, and Dean. You've been listening to Blue Sports Network. The final score, your Blues. Mason City 6. It's 6-5. Your Blues. The one is still serving his 10-minute.
And that face-off, we didn't
Pass.
win it.
Oh, and there's a shot. It goes in. So Carter Stevenson with a big shot on goal, and it ties. Throws it over to Lawson. Lawson with the shot. Didn't have a lot on it. Wounded duck, but it's a shot.
There's a rebound.
Backhand. Hanson. Weaver with the shot. And it goes in.
That's another low, hard shot. I got through the wickets there somehow.
Past wins, but I still, to this day, when we played Kansas City, how many times they shot over the blue line, walked in and shot over the blue line. And here we go. Here's DeYoung. Gets a shot. He scores!
Well, I think that
Wow, so I think that puck was going to go wide, and I think hard shot by Lawson. Doesn't get on net, but the idea is there. Nice pass to Mahoney. Mahoney with another shot. Still loose. Mahoney gets it finally on his stick. So Mahoney had it on his stick 3 times. And for us, kept it in.
I want to pull up the blue line there.
Shot goes towards it.
Nice
Great
save.
save. Another shot, they score! So a great save by Mason City, the first shot. But when he did, DeYoung's going to go hard in the net. He's going to put on the brakes, throw it behind the net. O'Neal with the laser beam goes in. Puck still loose, bouncing loose, still around. And it goes in! So a bouncing puck flopping around.
About